Hello everybody, this is Alexandros. I'm very happy I'm contacting you again. This is the Practicum project that I have completed. I had started during another class, the evaluation course, a project in evaluating the STARS program, which is a program to increase retention and help students who have problems in basic courses like English, literature, and mathematics at Polk State College. So this course, the Practicum, gave me the opportunity to work hard on this and approach this evaluation not in a quantitative but in a qualitative perspective. And the reason being that a qualitative approach is actually more accurate than a quantitative, as we will see in the explanation that I gave in my project. My mentor was Larry Pakovsky, who is the Dean of Student Services, and was extremely helpful. He helped me see the things from an administrative perspective rather than a faculty member perspective, and that was really very helpful. So this is the STARS program in a glance. First of all, electronically, faculty members will refer students who are at risk of failing as early as possible. And then those students, they will be in the court of the success coach. The success coach will call them, will try to have contact with them, and if they accept, they will meet, and they will discuss certain issues about their academic career and how they will be able to succeed. And then they're going to provide them with resources, which can be tutoring, can be financial resources, can be any kind of resources that they can have. The evaluation questions that, after discussing with my mentor, when we decided to pose, is how the STAR program is perceived by the participants, students, professors, program administrators, and other actors involved. How effective is the STARS program in academic coaching, alternative pathways advising, and improving the academic performance of the students. And finally, how can the STARS program improve, increase student participation, and become more effective, especially in regards to students struggling in mathematics. Now, the reason, although a mathematician and a statistician, I prefer to do a qualitative approach and actually a phenomenological approach in the issue, is because the data that was collected by the college could not establish causation in the issue that we were discussing. There were several data in regards to retention, student retention, but those could not be logically and mathematically connected to the STARS program, because there are several other initiatives that the college has taken to cover this situation, and that's why, as a mathematician, I knew that if I would follow a quantitative approach, although it would be faster and easier to compare numbers, it would not be as accurate. On the other hand, I was excited by the thought that using a qualitative inquiry, I would be able to reveal some themes that probably were not in anybody's mind. And this is an introduction about what the STARS program is doing in regards to mathematics, and that there are two courses that the professors have access to the STARS program, the Intermediate Algebra, or Math 1033, and the Introduction to College Algebra, or Math 1100, the course that we developed a couple of years ago to offer an alternative pathway to completion of a degree, avoiding algebra for the students who are not strong enough to do that. I interviewed about 20 to 30 people, 17 students, 7 professors, 2 administrators, and 3 or 4 individuals who were involved in the program, and they knew how to discuss some issues about the program. During the project, I identified 119 significant statements, and then they were grouped in 16 main themes and compiled in 3 major themes addressing the research questions. So those are the three main themes, major themes that were identified. The first is that most students and even some professors did not know what STARS program is. Although it's almost 2.5 years that this program is working, many students and surprisingly some professors didn't know about it. Others didn't even want to deal with it. They were already disappointed about other tools that the college was using, and professors were hesitant in utilizing this program. The second theme is that STARS program still has great potential because it does address all the issues that students are concerned about, that professors are concerned about, that administrators are concerned about. But we need to have some new approach to some issues, and there are several new imaginative and promising ideas who were identified not only by professors but also by students. And the third theme in regards to the research question about math is that the STARS program need to address the special study skills that math courses need in a different way than other courses in the college. I was extremely impressed to see that some students' statements were amazing. They were really eye-openers. I was impressed about an exam that I couldn't even do, and how this student who said this could approach and influence other students much more than any preaching or any statement that we could do. He said, you know, somebody only got good at throwing a football because they throw it 3,000 times. You're not going to get good at math until you practice and practice 3,000 times. That was an excellent comparison. Shows determination that a student should have to succeed in math, and compares it with something that most students understand, sports. That was an amazing statement that impressed me tremendously. And another student said that, and it's very interesting, I have copied as phenomenology dictates all the statements exactly as they were done. And so one student said, kids my age, they're in a mindset where they're just like, okay, well, this is all I can do and there's nothing more. Like, you need to motivate yourself and be like, okay, I can do better than that because that is not okay. Another amazing statement that impressed me a lot. So those are the recommendations that the qualitative inquiry has generated based on the themes and the research questions, but also some very, very interesting statements from students or professors. So the one recommendation is to promote the STARS program using intensive marketing strategies in campus posters, email announcements, and establish regular automated reminders to faculty, staff, and students. Also to assure that all studying students are referred to the program by establishing mandatory automate early electronic reports, enlist student volunteers to the program and in a form of leadership internship, and use those students as online tutors to accommodate struggling students who have limited time. Extend success coaching focus to behavior and attitude issues that inhibit student success. Identify special issues in regards to the perception about math, the use of math as a brain training tool. Establish continuous automated communication routes between the program and the referring faculty members. Incorporate the use of the STARS program in a first-year seminar, another course that students have to take, first-year students, and require for students who fail a class to attend a study skills seminar and write an essay describe the reasons they fail. So this is a look of the presentation poster that is going to be presented next April in a faculty development day. Thanks for your attention. I'm afraid I'm not going to take the beauty of the poster for my beauty, but thanks for your attention, and I hope well to everybody.